We are going to be talking very soon to an Irish dance show that is making its way over the Atlantic for the first time, will be performed in this country. Celtic Throne 2, Soldier of Ireland, is at Vaillant Live this July. And I am pleased to say that we can speak to Brad Macdonald, the show's director, Jude Flurry, the male lead dancer, and Vienna Flurry, the female lead dancer and vocalist. They are all with me now. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
How's it going?
So good. It is amazing to be chatting with you guys right now. I mean, firstly, thank you so much to be coming over here, but picking Derby, you did the right thing. You definitely did the right thing. So let's come to you first, Brad, because you are the show's director. Hello, Brad.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. I could listen to your voice for ages. I've got to remember I'm on the radio right now. Now listen, Brad.
I need to tell my wife that.
Just tell her everybody else likes it. All right. Explain the show to us, Brad.
Sure. It's an Irish dance show. So you can think of a show like Riverdance or Lord of the Dance. But it's an Irish dance show that is also really, really different. There's lots of the great classic Irish dancing that Jude and Vienna choreographed, and they lead the troupe, and they're a couple of our best dancers for sure. But then there's theater elements, there's acrobatic elements, there's some martial arts elements that really set it aside as totally unique.
It sounds amazing. I remember, gosh, it's got to be 20 years ago now that I went to go and see Lord of the Dance at Sheffield Arena. And I know that you're probably going to get a lot of people that are trying to making that sort of comparison in their heads, because that's what we know, and that, what I'm going to say, it was incredible, because nothing ever quite prepares you for that sound. And look, my goose knobs have gone up now. I'm saying, look, we're on the radio, and how the music takes you over. Jade and Vienna, you're both Flurries. Are you related, or are you married, or?
No, we're siblings.
Oh, you're siblings. Yeah. Just double checking, I'm assuming then, so you are the lead dancer and the female lead dancer and you're vocalist as well. Is this something that's always been in your life, Vienna?
Oh yes, for sure. I mean, I grew up also watching Riverdance and Lord of the Dance and all the Irish dance shows, and I think my mom could tell you that I spent countless hours in front of the TV trying to learn the steps and everything. And I've been singing since I was little as well. And so just to be able to do this as a job now is just like a dream come true. But it's definitely been something that we've been doing for a very, very long time.
Amazing. And were you exactly the same then, Jude? It was just something that you'd watched together and you thought, no, I need to be part of this.
So she's 2 years older than me. I wasn't quite as interested from a young age, but I started dance at 6. I don't really remember what I thought about dance at that point, but somewhere around 9, 10, 11, I started getting really into it, started competing more nationally and internationally, and that's kind of when my career took off.
So I've got to point this out. So you obviously you're going on tour. Straight away, people would imagine that you would have an Irish accent, and you don't. So where does the Irish connection come in for you guys?
Well, Irish dancing is huge in America as well. So we just sort of started. Our friends heard about Irish dance around about the time we were like 6 to 10 sort of age, and our families just started doing Irish dance. And it wasn't necessarily because of Irish heritage or anything. It was just the cultural explosion that sort of happened after Riverdance.
Well, we lived in the UK too. I mean, Jude and Vienna and my family, we lived near Stratford-on-Avon for almost 10 years. And our kids were able to go to a fantastic Irish dance school. They were taught by John Carey. He's an Irishman. He was the former Lord of the Dance. So it's safe to say that it was in England, right, that we just fell in love with the art form of Irish dance.
Yes.
Yeah.
after starting in America for a few years. But yeah, we came to England, and that's where it really took off.
And the thing is with it as well, Brad, you know, again, you know, as I mentioned, I've been doing this job a long time. Yeah, we don't care to mention it because I can't be old enough. However, the music at the moment, you know, sort of folk music itself, I feel is still on a huge rise along with country music. There seems to be more love for it than ever before. Brad, do you think as well, you know, like when Lord of the Dance was out and we had River Dance, it was everywhere. There was a surge of it everywhere. We're ready, aren't we, Brad?
Yeah, I mean, you're spot on. This kind of music is classic. It's timeless. And then our music is as good as Riverdance and Lord of the Dance. I mean, this is one part of the story that's just incredible. Our music is written by Brian Byrne. He's an Irish composer. He writes scores for Hollywood movies and theater. Wow. He wrote the score for Heartbeat of Home, which is a fantastic Irish dance show from the West End over there in London. And here's the thing. We reached out to Brian Byrne a few years ago and said, Brian, could you write us some music? Guess where he lived? He lives 30 minutes from our campus here in Oklahoma.
No way.
He married an Oklahoman. So he's from Ireland. He was working in Hollywood for years. He met an Oklahoman girl, and now his studio is back here in Oklahoma. So he's literally just down the road, and he wrote, well, I think it's just some of the best music I've ever heard.
The stars were aligning at that point, my friend. And as you've mentioned as well, this show, it's a fusion of Irish dance music, theatre, cinema. It traces history. It tells a story. It's a night out, isn't it? This show is an immersive night out. I'm excited. I've sold it to myself, if I'm not being funny.
Well, we hope you come. We'll get you some tickets.
I'm there. Don't you worry about that. When is this going to be happening? When can we see you?
Sure. Well, our first show in the UK is in Birmingham on June 26th. I believe I'm talking to BBC Derby. We're in Derby on July 1st.
July 5th in Derby. It's all right. But when you come over, what I'll do is we'll take you to one side, right? You can teach me some stuff and I'll do vice versa. Is that all right?
There we go. Okay.
I'll learn some Irish dancing. You've got your work cut out with that, my friend, I can tell you. And we'll do the reverse. I think it's going to be awesome. And you're at a brand new Vaillant as well, which is going to be gorgeous. Guys, thank you so much for coming on and having a chat with me. And thank you for choosing Derby as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Can't wait.